Biggest mistakes when you learn how to code. Let's go. Hello, hi, my name is Victoria Dalach. I'm your tech mentor. Today, let's talk about the biggest mistake you can make when you're learning how to code. I don't want you to repeat my mistakes because, well, I want you to be gorgeous and successful queen in tech. Use your time productively. If it's a word, you know what I mean. I want you to be productive. I want you to progress, and I don't want you to waste your time, as I did. If you don't use text editor and you don't have it set it up nicely, then you are making a huge mistake, because text editors exist to make your life easier. And look, when I was making my first website at the university, when I was, 20, 21, I was writing HTML and CSS, and I used, yes, you guessed it, Notepad. Because I thought that using Sublime or Atom or whatever would be cheating. And it was very stupid, and it was very hard later to organize the CSS and HTML. So don't do it. Those tools exist to make your life easier, so use them. Set it up nicely according to whatever language you use. If you use JavaScript, Ruby, Python, Java, whatever, then set it up nicely so it works for you. Girl, if you I don't know why I'm so sassy right now. Maybe it's because I watched too much Queer Eye, but I love them. So look, if you don't really, honestly, come on, if you don't read error messages, you are making a huge mistake. Girl, you need to learn how to read error messages, and you need to understand them. And there is a reason why your code crashed, and here's your error message. So really, instead of just copying and pasting to the Google and searching for on Stack Overflow, just try to understand what the heck is happening. Honestly, really, it will teach you a lot. It may seem very personal, but you need to show your code to the world. You need to get feedback on the code. It would be great if you could pair with more experienced developer, and who could give you some feedback, like how to write nice methods, how to maybe optimize the code. I had people like that in my life, because I was going to meetups and I would meet people. It was very difficult for me at first, but yeah, showing your code is a great way to learn. Like, showing your code and getting feedback is a great way to learn. Maybe this should be somewhere in the beginning of this video. Like, girl, just don't start coding right away. Like, think about the problem, draw some schema, draw some data flow, so you understand what you want to do. You understand what the problem is. You understand the vision, the solution, And I think I've been so guilty of that, of just, jumping right into the code and initializing those variables and creating these for loops for nothing, Get a step back. Programming is how can I say that? Intellectual activity, So before you just touch your keyboard, make sure that you understand what you are trying to achieve. This data will go from here, and it will go there, and it will help you a ton. Do not learn concepts by heart. When I was starting learning how to code, no one told me how to learn coding. So I would, when we were learning about algorithms, I would spend a lot of time just trying to memorize the algorithms instead of understanding them. And don't learn algorithms by heart. Don't learn code by heart. It is important to understand what algorithms are about, but the implementation you need to learn by writing the code. I don't know any successful programmer who learned programming just by reading books and reading code. You can learn a lot from reading books and reading code, but you need to write the code. So the last one should not be a surprise. Write code. Like this is write code in a meaningful way. That means like understand what you want to achieve, have a plan, and then write code. Writing code is super important in order to be a successful programmer. Coding is not only about intellectual concepts and intellectual ideas, it's also about muscle memory. So you need to get familiar with the language, with its syntax, like where you get where you put commas, where you get parentheses, what parentheses mean, yada yada yada. And in order to achieve that, you need to put some time in. You need muscle memory. I hope it makes sense. Let me know what was the best advice you got when you were starting learning how to code. Like it, share it, and subscribe, and we see each other soon. Bye.